Good morning, guys. It's a very slow start to my morning today, as in it is 10:30 in the morning. I have makeup on that I did not take off last night because I could not be bothered. But I'm having my matcha. I did get up at 5 this morning. I did get up at 5 and I went and edited a video and then I went back to bed. So I got up, I just did not caffeinate, and I just went back to bed. Matcha. Delightful iced matcha. I can't even. It is that time of year, guys. It is spring. Spring has sprung. And I've got a very interesting weekend this weekend. So I am going to be doing prep as I always do. But my prep is pretty simple this week, actually. Because I'm making, well, pause. I am prepping up breakfast sandwiches. But my breakfast this week, I'm actually having tofu scramble. I'm going to have tofu scramble on tacos, or like tortillas, not on tacos, on tortillas. And then I will have tofu scramble on toast when my tortillas are gone. Just kind of, it's a tofu kind of week. And I say tofu, it could be soy tofu, it could be fava bean tofu. I haven't decided yet which I'm going to use. And then it's a very soy heavy week. I'll say that. But for my lunch this week and my dinner, they're going to be interchangeable. I'm going to be having a Buddha bowl for either lunch or dinner, and I'm going to be having an Asian style salad for either lunch or dinner. So they're going to be interchangeable. So in everything, like the Buddha bowl, I'm prepping up tofu or fava bean tofu, and then for the Asian salad, I'm prepping up tempeh. So that is my breakfast, lunch, and dinner this week. As far as snacks go, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I was thinking about making some like more pistachio dates because those were delicious and delightful and I loved them. So I might do that. I might make my chickpea cookie dough ball bites. I might make some black bean brownie bites, which I don't think I've shared that. So I might do that just so I can show you guys how to make it. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty simple, easy prep this week. Nothing crazy. Just chopping a lot of veggies and cooking a lot of tofu and tempeh. Air frying it mostly. I am going to be... my dog just walked up and just stood there staring at me while I'm talking. I don't know if I ever showed you guys Ozzy. Ozzy. Come here, baby. Oh, come here, baby. Hi. Yes, you're a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. She's beautiful. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Dog moment. But I have other stuff going on. So I have to go grocery shopping today. It is Friday. So usually when I do a weekend... I'm trying to hold my camera right. When I do a weekend vlog, like prep what I eat in a weekend sort of situation, it's got the same formula. So Friday is when I start. I usually do my grocery shopping on Friday. So I'll do my grocery shopping. I'll show you guys what I got from the store. And then I will do like meal prep, show you guys what I'm prepping. I'll show you what I'm eating this weekend, which also what happens on the weekend is I eat a lot of leftovers. Whatever needs to get eaten from the week that didn't get eaten, that is what I do. So like I have quite a bit of romaine in my fridge still. I did not get to have a salad yesterday because I was out and about with my daughter. I took her to the mall because it's spring break for her. So I wanted to go have fun with her. And I have some salad to eat basically. So I'm going to have 2 big salads today. I'm going to have the rest of the ingredients for the Cobb salad that I prepped this week. I'm going to eat the rest of that today. So it'll be like an extra 200 calories, give or take. Probably less actually. But it'll give me more protein, which will be nice. And it'll use up some romaine. And then the rest of the romaine, I'm going to have a big Caesar salad today. So that's fun. Then there's leftover Light Life hot dogs in the fridge. So those will need to be eaten tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to make sure it gets eaten. They're actually really good macro-wise. I don't really like the Light Life dogs. I think they taste kind of rubbery, but the macros are good on them. I mean, I think it's like 40 calories per hot dog or something like that, or like 50 or 60. And then it's like 5 or 6 grams of protein per dog. And I'm like, that's pretty good. And then I had that with my low carb hot dog buns, and it's like 50 calories for one of those and an extra 5 grams protein. So it's pretty good stuff over there. And then I made some vegan sloppy joes the other night for dinner for my kiddos. There's leftovers of that, so I think I might take that and put it on the hot dogs and make like a chili cheese dog situation. I thought it was quite good. I used Beyond Meat and like just Sloppy Joe seasoning packets basically, and then added tomato paste, tomato passata or tomato sauce. Yeah, and it was really good. And it's actually pretty good macro-wise. Obviously, it's got more calories than I would like because of the fat from the Beyond, but it was the avocado one, so it makes me feel like, it's not awful. I don't really mind. Like, that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. The only thing I really care about is, like, the protein and calorie content, because that's what I'm caring about. I don't care about carbs or anything like that. But, I mean, as a vegan, I consume a lot of carbs, okay? I'm sure you could do. Like, you could cut carbs on a vegan diet, but why would I want to? I love carbs, so. Yeah, so that needs to get eaten. And then I have one more jar of chili in the fridge that needs to be eaten. So, yeah. And I also have, like, leftovers that I dug out of my freezer of a Thai yellow curry from Ginger Asian Kitchen. I love it so much. So, I'm going to eat that, too, sometime this weekend. And then, obviously, I'm still testing protein shakes. Protein powders. So I'm going to have a protein shake every day to get through all this protein powder. But all of that to say, today something different is happening. Today I am going on a trip. I'm going about half hour, 40 minutes away from where I live because I'm going to go look at a dog at a shelter. Now, I'm a bleeding heart, and I love dogs, I love cats, I love animals in general, obviously. I'm a vegan. And I was just thinking, and I'm not like a religious person or anything. I'm not. And I'm also not like woo-woo, the universe, da-da-da-da-da, I'm not like that. But things happen sometimes, and you just can't ignore it, and like, there's always like it's just a coincidence, da, da, da. But I was in the car yesterday and I was thinking to myself, I could use another dog. I have 5 cats and 1 dog, but I thought, I kind of want another dog for when nobody's here, like, so that Ozzy has somebody to keep her company, because, like, not that the cats are fine with her, but, like, they don't play with her, they don't typically cuddle with her, except for Neon likes to cuddle with her. But I was thinking I should get another dog. I love dogs, they're my favorite. I don't, like, cats are fine, I love cats too, but I prefer dogs. And I was like, I kind of want another dog. I was scrolling on my phone, waiting for my son to get out of school, and I got this random post that popped up. And this dog is not far from me. I've been to the shelter before. It's actually where I got O2, one of my cats, and I got Ozzy, my dog. And they have a dog, and she has a sad story. She's a year old. I'm not sure what breed she is. They were talking about, like, that she has, like, Bulldog Boston Terrier, or not Boston Terrier, French Bulldog Boston Terrier energy. I don't remember. I don't know if she's big or small. I don't really care. If you know anything about me, my animals are all named after the elements of the periodic table because my kids are nerds. So, like, we have osmium, that's Ozzy. We have iron, neon, salt, O2. We had Carbon. Carbon recently passed away, which is really, really sad. That was one of my son's cats. We also have Titanium. So we have a thing with naming our animals, the periodic elements. So this dog's name is Boron. And I was like, what? Like, nobody does this. Nobody names their pets like this. Like, I've never seen anybody else do this. And she had a really sad story. She was a mom. She was a result of backyard breeding, which is why I'm so against it and why you should always get your pets fixed. You should always get your animals fixed. There's so many stray cats where I live. Like, there's one that lives outside that I've been trying to get to come in for a year now or plus. I named her Nitrogen. And she likes pets. She's a little skittish, but she'll let me pet her. And she is curious about the cats inside. She'll come to the door. I'll leave the door open and the glass door closed. And the cats will, like, smell at each other and whatever. But she won't come in the house. And I don't want to force her to because I don't want to scare her. But I think about that all the time. Like, all those animals. And, they die all the time out there. And they overbreed, and then they're running free out in town, in the city, getting hit, in the country too, honestly. Getting hit on the road, living a short life. This dog was a result of backyard breeding. She was pregnant and was giving birth, and then whoever had her decided to dump her out in the middle of nowhere while she was giving birth, and the puppy was still stuck in her. So yeah, like I said, I'm not very woo-woo or anything like that, but like, you can't ignore the signs. Like, when you're like, I should get a dog, and then boom, and then it's also named the name, like one of the names that you would name a dog. It's just like, I have to go meet her, basically. I'm not saying she's gonna be my dog, because I don't know, because there's a lot of factors, and I don't just jump into things. I don't just go and get a pet and just bring them home. I have to go meet her, see how she is. I'm gonna bring Ozzy with me, because I want Ozzy to meet her too, and I want to see how they react to each other, because that's important to me. And then if they do good, then I will get my kids, and I will go back, and I will let the dog meet my kids. That's how I met Ozzy, and that's how I knew Ozzy was meant to be in our family, because she was very, very timid and scared and of me. Like, she let me pet her and stuff, but she's very tail between the legs, just wanted to go back into her kennel. But then as soon as my kids came in and she saw my kids, tail up, wagging, she went up and gave my kids kisses, and I'm like, I guess this is our dog now. So, yeah. So I'm going to go see about a dog today, and hopefully it works out, because obviously I want to. I want to meet this dog. I want this dog to work well in our family. My daughter's calling me. She wanted to show me something on her game. That's my kids, though. And that's the thing, like, you always want to, you want your kids to want to show you the things that they're passionate about and talk about it and listen to them, because that makes them feel so good and special. So anyway, I've traveled on enough. I'm gonna drink my matcha, and then I have to get myself ready to make the journey to go see this dog. All right, so I just got my new pan that I ordered online. I had to put the handles on. Look at this bad boy. She's massive. Look how big that is. Because I needed one, because my big pan that I always use is getting beat up, so I needed a new one, and voila. I also ordered 2 of these cases of shelf-stable silk organic unsweetened soy milk. So there's 6 quarts in each one of these, and I got 2 packages, so that's 6 quarts of soy milk, because we go through it so fast, and I just hate having tons of cartons in the fridge because it takes up so much space. And I'm going to show you guys some of the pantry staples that I ordered to stock up on. So I need some more vegan Worcestershire sauce, so I got this one. It looks really fancy. I've never tried it. I got 5 pounds of peanuts, roasted unsalted, because I use it to make homemade peanut butter. I got stuff to make some Indian food. So this is kasuri methi, but it's fenugreek leaves. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We got some coriander seeds, some cumin seeds. This one's on its side because the package ripped on that side, which is fine. I'm going to put it in its own thing anyway. Mustard seeds, green cardamom pods, and then Kashmiri chili powder. Alright guys, it is lunchtime. Well, technically breakfast and lunch. Most of this in here is romaine because I told you guys I had to eat the rest of my romaine. So it is a wedge salad but with romaine. I've got Wonder Egg in there. I've got a whole cup of corn this time frozen, just reheated it in the microwave. I've got 2 servings of my chicken seitan, a 4th cup of my TVP bacon bits, and a 4th cup of croutons, and the Skinny Girl poppy seed dressing, and that is going to keep me full for quite a while. And I'm also going to be having a kombucha. This is the Health Aid Pink Lady Apple kombucha. I just shot a recipe video for sourdough cheese crackers, sourdough discard cheese crackers. Shut up. I can't wait for you guys to see that one. That's really good. Alright, I went ahead and had half of one of these jars of my vegan Jell-O. And then I had 3 of these Trader Joe's dark chocolate sticks with crispy rice. They're so good. Just to show you guys some of the things I got for the week. Some just eggs, some sweet potatoes, some vegan sausage patties because I'm prepping breakfast sandwiches, some biscuits. And here I've got some kale and 2 bunches of rainbow carrots. Whoops. Lemons. And I got all of these. I got red cabbage, green cabbage, orange cauliflower, purple cauliflower, regular cauliflower, and then broccoli flower. Even though this one got damaged somehow in transport. I almost forgot to record my dinner. I'm having a giant Caesar salad. So I forgot to show you guys the meal that I'm eating right now after not eating all day. It's like 7 o'clock, I think, at night. I had my protein shake and that's it. So we're having chili cheese dogs. They're Light Life hot dogs and the Aunt Millie's low carb buns with some Daiya cheese on top and my homemade, it's like a sloppy Joe situation with Beyond Meat. So yeah, very high in protein. Alright guys, it is now 2:40. I have not eaten yet. I just got home. So this is my first meal of the day. I'm having some leftover Thai yellow curry. It's going to be delicious. And so I wanted to show you guys some of the prep that I've done this weekend for my food for the week. So first, for breakfast, I made a fava bean tofu scramble. There is crispy potatoes that I oven roasted in there. There's bell peppers, onions, spinach, and then I had a little bit of leftover Light Life bacon and Morningstar spicy sausage that I put in there. This is going to be inside of tortillas or on sourdough bread. Alright, I have 2 containers here full of washed and chopped up kale, but this is going to be for my Buddha bowls. I've got 2 kinds of tofu here. These are just extra firm tofu. They're like tofu kits that I got from Meijer. This one's like a lemon one and this one's like a barbecue one. I don't know if that's going to be enough for my Buddha bowls this week, but I'm also making tempeh that's going to go in the Asian salad, so I might have more of that. If not, I can make more through the week. Making tofu is not hard or tedious. So I know this looks crazy, okay? But this is a lot of shredded veggies. Right in here is like some rainbow carrots that I've shredded. And then I have green cabbage, which looks like there's a little bit, but like if you look from the outside. I have red cabbage, green cabbage, and shredded carrots. That's for my Asian salad this week. I would do cucumber as well, but I really just don't like cucumber. And then here is the roasted veggies for my Buddha bowls. So I have a mixture of different kinds of sweet potatoes and rainbow carrots in there. And then over here, I have a mixture of different kinds of cauliflower. So that is the roasted veggie portion of the Buddha bowls for this week. I'm getting ready to air fry my tempeh right now that has been marinating overnight. And then I just have to make the dressing for the Buddha bowls. It's actually going to be a leftover makeover because I'm going to be using hummus for it. So keep an eye out for that recipe. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the prep for my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the week. I do have a little bit of Jell-O left over. I'm probably going to make some more just to have extra because my kids like to eat it too sometimes. That's like my sweet treat for the week. And I think that's it. I am going to do a little bit of extra prep though, because I'm going to make some scones because I'm doing a sourdough discard recipe today. So I'm going to make some sourdough discard scones, and I'm going to make a sourdough discard tortilla recipe because Tuesday they're having tacos for dinner. So I'm going to be making them tortillas for that. I also forgot I needed to make a grain to go in the Buddha bowl, so I'm going to be using farro because I just really like farro, so that's what we're using today. Basically, my goal is to have like a half a cup of cooked farro with my bowl every dinner or lunch or whatever. Alright, so there is a cup of rinsed farro in here and 3 cups of water. I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of Better Than Bouillon chicken. I usually use veggie, but I'm out of the veggie right now, so this will be just fine though. And I'm going to cook this in the rice cooker. You can cook this in the rice cooker or on the stove top, and I'm going to set it for the brown rice setting. Alright, here's my very random dinner tonight. So there was leftover spaghetti in the fridge, so I'm just having noodles with Parmesan, and I'm also having a glass of wine because this weekend was my veganiversary, and that'll probably be it unless I have like a sweet treat.